Ready for perfect camera placement, guys? Camera placement! But yeah, this is a perfect replica of Shadow Moses, hence the bed in there as well. That's where Snake was being held. The DARPA chief was in that corner. That was the toilet Johnny was using. The only difference is there were no ration under the desk either. Snake's belongings were here. And that cup, well, that can wasn't there. Because it didn't need to be. And the locker was obviously, you weren't able to open it. This is all different though, this is where things start to get completely different. No idea, pizza. Maybe they're just expecting Ocelot to come and steal it all. Or maybe they were hiding it from Fat Man. That would make sense.
Raiden, do you copy? You must continue your mission.
I've lost all my gear. I need to locate Snake.
He was never factored into the simulation. Leave him out of this.
I can't do much naked, especially in this temperature.
That's true. You won't be able to attack or enter the hanging mode either.
I think Snake has my gear.
Raiden, take out Solidus and his men. You must recover Arsenal intact.
Colonel, are you under orders from the Patriots?
Your role, that is, mission, is to infiltrate the structure and disarm the terrorists.
My role? Why do you keep saying that?
Why not? This is a type of role-playing game. The point is that you play out your part, and I expect you to turn in a perfect performance.
Colonel, I just remembered
Exactly, Roy.
something.
What?
Oh my god, I love this whole bit though.
Not once.
Complete your mission, according to the simulation.
Colonel, who are you?
No more questions. We have Rosemary.
What do you mean by that?
Over and out.
You can still punch, but you can't grab them and choke them, which sucks. Because that is the best form of attack in this game, obviously.
There's somebody there.
Oh god, I did not mean to do that. All that. And the guys up top as well. Oh god damn, this is going to be tough.
Raiden, turn the game console off right now.
What did you say?
The mission is a failure. Cut the power right now.
What's wrong with you?
Don't worry, it's a game. It's a game just like usual.
You'll ruin your eyes playing so close to the TV.
What are you talking about?
Raiden, something happened to me last Thursday when I was driving home.
The first time I ever heard that, I turned the console
I
off.
looked up and saw a glowing orange object in the sky, to the east. It was moving very irregularly. Suddenly, there was intense light all around me, and when I came to, I was home. What do you think happened to me?
Huh?
You were high.
Forget it.
Yeah, the first time, like, that happened, I switched my PS2 off.
Afraid. The enemy fortress, outer heaven.
This is what I was on about by, like,
Destroy.
the old
Final
Metal
weapon.
Gear.
Metal Gear.
So those games.
What's going on?
Oh god damn it! If I timed, well, if I'd maneuvered that a tiny bit better, it'd have been perfect. Steve, I thought it was being genuinely serious.
Even my patience has its limits. I just can't leave this thing up to you any longer. I'll do the fighting. You can just go home. Honestly, though, you have played the game for a long time. Don't you have anything else to do with your time?
Yeah, 7 hours we've been playing it.
Actually, there is something I have been meaning to tell you, but I just couldn't. I think you should know, though. On Saturday morning last week, I saw a guy leaving Rosemary's room. How should I put it? It was like they were intimate. I'm sorry. Sorry to bring this up during the mission, but
I'm sorry about answering all these calls as well, guys, but they're all optional and they're all fantastic. That's why I answer them. They are actually names of devs from the game.
an anemone or clematis plant's juice can cause a rash. When pruning them, it's a good idea to wear gloves.
Exactly, Roy. This is the best part of the game by far. It's done so well.
Jack, it's me.
Hi, Rose.
Jack, I owe you an apology.
If it's about that conversation just now, I'm the one who's sorry.
No, it's something else.
What is it?
That day at Federal Hall 2 years ago, it wasn't a coincidence.
What do you mean the
I was ordered
photo,
to
Steve?
Keep an eye on you.
Keep an eye on me?
Yes, by the Patriots.
You're a spy?
I suppose. Yes. It's an ugly word. Are you still there?
Was sleeping with me a part of the job?
Damn it.
I fell in love with you.
How could anyone?
I can't.
Oh,
excuse
that
what
was
I
the
did. I reported every detail of your personal life to them these 2 years.
that was
What you
a
did, said,
Japanese adult
Must have been fun.
actress.
But some things I didn't tell anyone.
They're featured in every Metal
Like
Gear game.
What I felt for you.
So that's why
There's
you were
posters
involved
of
in
them
this mission.
everywhere.
I should have known. Why else would they toss an analyst into the mix at the last minute?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, exactly,
I
Roy.
know what I did was wrong.
No matter where I go, I get used.
I reinvented myself to suit your tastes. Hairstyle, clothes, the way I moved, things I talked about. You say you love the color of my hair, my eyes. They're not even real.
You must have gone over my psych profile with a fine-tooth comb.
It was my job.
Great performance. Had me completely fooled.
What I really wanted was for you to see the real me. It hurt to play out this artificial romance. It was worse to lie to myself than to you. The more love you gave me, the more it hurt. Because I knew the person you loved was just a character.
So it was artificial on my end, too. It was just a game, not the real thing.
Oh, Jack.
I feel better knowing that.
What?
I was in love, or thought I was, with someone who didn't exist. I was trying to be someone I wasn't by loving what wasn't real. I don't know who you really are. The person I knew isn't real.
Yeah, judge
She's
it by
not the
that,
woman
Steve.
I'm talking to right now. In a sense, the deception was my own, not theirs.
Jack, I thought I was acting because that was my job. But I did fall in love with you. That wasn't an act.
You expect me to believe that? It's okay. You had your reasons, right? Hey, I understand, but I have nothing left to...
Jack!
What?
I'm carrying. I'm pregnant, John.
Rose! What's going on?
Yay for creepiness!
Amazing how you walk around like that.
Snake!
Been waiting long?
Where's my gear?
Right over there. That's more like it. Everything you had when you were captured is still there. Sorry about earlier. I had to use you as bait to gain access to Arsenal. It worked.
Why didn't you tell me about Olga?
You
Well,
never
that
asked.
sucks, Steve.
Not happy about that? Get over it.
Any effects of the virus yet?
Still waiting on that.
So, it was rigged by the Patriots?
Looks like it. From what I can tell, Arsenal is headed for Manhattan. I don't know what Solidus is planning, but we'll have to deal with it one way or another. There's also a troop of production model Rays ahead.
How many units?
25, according to Olga.
25?
Yeah. Can't say I've faced that many Metal Gears before, but I think we can deal.
No way we can.
We can, because we have no other choice.
How?
Pro tip, you have to fight
Stinger missiles.
all
Oh, yeah.
25
Olga
of them
you.
on Expert. Or Extreme, even. Hey birds, how's it going, man? And Roy, Dead Space is a great game. Dead Space 2 is even better than the first, I think.
Olga
Not for
asked me to give
story.
it to you. Besides, I'm not a big fan of blades. Move the right
Oh, that's
stick
good,
up and
birds.
down to
I'm
make
pretty
a
good,
vertical
thanks, man.
slice, and left and right to slice parallel to the ground.
And Metal Gear is
Move the stick in a circle to do a
this.
rotating cut. Push it forward to lunge and strike. You can guard with your blade if you have the LB button pressed down. You should be able to deflect a bullet or two.
I like the fact they actually got David Hayter in to revoice that. Instead of saying L1, they actually got him in to say have the left bumper pressed. But it'll have LB pressed. Birds, you've missed the majority of the game. This is a tutorial on how to use the sword, nothing more.
Come on, time to go.
Oh, sure, birds. Basically,
If you run
this
out of
is
ammo, you
quite
can
near
have
the end
mine.
of the game.
Got enough?
Absolutely. Infinite ammo.
I love that reference.
Wait up, Snake.
What?
And, yeah, it's just a tutorial on how to use the sword, because you only get it there. Also, that's a reference to the good ending in Metal Gear Solid 1, and also references
Have you
Metal
ever
Gear Solid 4 because of
enjoyed
that.
Killing someone?
What are you talking about?
I'm not sure. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference between reality and a game.
Diminished sense of reality, huh? VR training will do that.
No, it was field training when I was a kid. I lied, Snake. I have more field experience than I can remember. It's not VR that's doing this to me.
Raiden, we don't carry guns to take people down. We're not here to help some politician either.
You can say that because you're a legend, a hero. I'm Jack the Ripper, a dirty reminder of a terrible mistake.
Legends don't mean a whole lot. I was just a name to exploit. Just like you.
People will remember only the good part, the right part of what you did.
There's no right part in murder. Not ever. And we're not in this to make a name for ourselves.
Then what are you and Otacon fighting for?
A future? You can stop being part of a mistake. Starting now.
What am I? What am I supposed to do?
Find something to believe in, and find it for yourself. And when you do, pass it on to the future.
Believe in what?
That's your problem. Come on.
Snake, Raiden.
Otacon, you all right?
Yeah, so are all the hostages.
That's good news.
How's everything on your end?
All right for now, but there is something.
What?
The Colonel's last transmission was strange.
Strange? How?
Just strange. No idea.
Interference?
I don't know.
Where is this Colonel?
I don't know. I've never met the man, actually.
I'll dig around.
Thanks. I owe you one.
If there's anything else, call me on the codec. I might be able to help. The frequency is 141.12.
Not quite back to back, Roy. You don't have to stick with him, you can just let him do everything. If you really wish to. There is still a case of if he dies, you fail as well, though. Damn it, Snake. Yep, just recovering. Yeah, Roy. If you shoot the enemy, basically there's 3 kill shots on the enemies. You can go for head, heart, or dick shot. Any of those is an instant kill. Oh, god damn it, Snake.
Snake, are you okay? Snake! Snake!
This is why I hate this bit. It's really irritating. Shit. Must recover. Snake! Oh my god, Snake, stop it. That's the problem, Roy. If you camp, Snake just runs in anyway and just gets himself killed. Because he's an idiot. To put it completely bluntly. Well, for the most part, he does anyway. Now you can trank for all of this, but it's much easier to just run in and kill them.
Don't fall behind.
That's why I choose to run in and kill them all. No way did a falling body just get Snake. Okay, apparently staying back does work. Come on. Thank you, Raiden.
Use this. Right. Take the item.
That's the other thing as well. Snake constantly drops ammo for you. He doesn't just keep his infinite ammo for himself. Oh yeah, you can't run back any further than that. I'm just going to recover my health as much as I can. I don't think you can drop rations for him though, which is pretty stupid. Or you can't even heal him up at all, you just sort of have to let him die while he watches your back.
Raiden, about this colonel of yours. I found out where he is.
Where?
Inside Arsenal.
What?
I've checked out all the possibilities, but I keep coming back to Arsenal. It isn't a relay point, it's the origin of the signal. And the encryption protocol it uses is exactly the same as that of Arsenal's AI, the so-called GW.
What the hell does this mean?
I think it means you've been talking to an AI.
That's impossible.
The Colonel probably isn't GW per se. GW was most likely stimulating cortical activity in the dormant part of your brain through signal manipulation of your own nanomachines. The Colonel is, in part, your own creation, cobbled together from expectations and experience.
That's crazy.
But it's probably the truth. The virus may be starting to affect GW, which would explain the Colonel's behavior.
It was all an illusion? Everything I've done so far?
Raiden,
Snake, what's happening around here?
I don't know. What I do know is that you're standing right here in front of me. Not an illusion. Flesh and blood.
Huh?
It's your call. You can drop this if you want.
No, I can't do that. Let's go.
Basically, because of all the extensive VR he did, because it goes off the VR missions from the MGS1 Special Missions disc, and because of all those VR missions, he's got an expectation of the Colonel in his head, and that's where it all comes from.
Raiden, they've got Rose.
It's sort of...
Rose is being held in the hold.
You're given
It's a
all the
trap.
pieces, you just have to put it together.
Raiden, get a grip.
But Snake...
It's a trap. Since the Colonel doesn't exist, there's no way he can take Rose hostage.
Yeah, you're right.
I am right.
Okay. Does Rose exist?
Don't be weird. She's your...
What if I've never really met her?
What?
If the Colonel is something that I partly dreamt up, then everything I remember about her could be...
Don't jump to conclusions.
You and Otacon are the ones that say the Colonel never existed.
Raiden.
Is this what Olga was talking about?
Yeah, we're using that. Why don't you just start shooting straight away, like in the cutscene? You know, rather than wait. Yeah, this bit is, Roy. It's just the first bit isn't. This bit's the more awesome bit. It does have to be said. If you do this properly, like, if you don't run back and camp in the room before, this bit looks so awesome. Especially this bit. Oh, thanks, Pizza. I'll have to get it sometime. It's Spoonerism's birds. If you look, it said mission mailed. Normally that screen is the mission failed screen. It's just the Spoonerism, where you take the first letter of each word and swap them over. That's why it says, well, and then it just screws the rest up and says emit and consonant. That's supposed to be continue and exit. Pizza, basically, it's in your head. It's the GW, the virus affecting GW is affecting your nanomachines, so it's affecting your HUD display and stuff like that. It's not supposed to be just Raiden it's affecting, it's supposed to be you as the player it's affecting. It's very, very well written by Kojima.
Fortune. It's been a long wait, Solid Snake. The root of all my sorrows.
What?
2 years ago, you killed my father. That was the beginning of hell for us. Everyone I love has been taken from me one by one, and no matter how hard I try, I can't follow them. An endless nightmare. The only thing we live for is to see it end. Our wait is almost over.
You can't be serious about firing the nuke.
Since no one can kill me, I may as well kill everyone I can. Starting with you, Solid.
Yeah, Roy, it was really clever, that.
Today's pick. You go on ahead.
And birds, the cutscenes in these games are fantastic. They're just, it's just usually they have more cutscenes than games.
I've got it right here.
What are you gonna do? Bullets can't get near her.
I'll think of something. There's no such thing as a witch.
You think you can kill me?
I don't know what your group's been through, but let's get one thing clear. I didn't kill your father.
Do you think anyone believes your lies?
Raiden, get out of here!
Jack, I've been watching how you fight. It looks like you've remembered the way you used to kill in the old days. Or is it one of the S3 plan's proud achievements?
What are you talking about?